today we're going to have a look at how you can put custom images into Minecraft Education Edition. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. This one does take a few steps. It also requires an additional piece of software and a little bit of knowledge about accessing the world files from the computer system itself. So what we're going to do is we're not going to start in Minecraft straight away. One of the first things you're going to have to do, and I've put the link in the chat, is you're going to have to go to this website here, and you're going to have to find this software called Image Map 3. Now, when you land on this page, there are instructions here as to how to download it and what will happen. But you basically kind of go to the download link, and that'll take you to the right place to download that. The next thing you're going to want to do is locate your system files. So I've also put this link in the description as well. So depending on what device you're on, this is on the Minecraft Education Edition Community Hub, is about where you can find the location of your world files. And so if I go down, I'm running on a PC, Windows device, and so this here will be my location to do that. So if I'm on a, so what I might do is I'm going to copy this, maybe app data. So if we actually do it this way, it's probably the easiest way, is if we just go run, and you'll have to put in the remaining of it. So this roaming part. So I'm going to copy that, open this up, and I'm going to paste. And then I can go OK. And then it will open up the file location. So this is specifically to the worlds, and they're not named particularly great here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come back here in a second, but we're going to jump into Minecraft and just set up a world to use. So here in Minecraft, I'm just going to go play. I'm going to go create new. Let's go new again. Let's call this, custom image. Just going to make it creative, and let's just put in a flat world to keep it nice and simple. And then I'm going to hit play. Now, hitting play is really important because we actually want to load up the world. By doing that, we're going to be able to sort where the folder location is back in where we saw all of those folders with all of those weird, funny names. So perfect. There's my world. I actually don't need to do anything else now except for hit escape, save and exit, and we're actually going to close down Minecraft. So here's my folder structure again. And what I want to do is this, just to make it easier, this date modified, I want to sort it. So sort it from the most relevant time and folder that I've used. So this will be the world that I just opened. So when I click on it, and even if you want to, you can double click on level name, and you'll see there, that's what we call the world. We call the world custom image. So I know that I am in the right place. But I do want to go back because it's this folder here that I need. So once you have the image map 3 loaded up, it will look like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up the folder that the world belonged to, and I'm going to drop, and I'm going to drag it in. And then it basically will recognize that location, and I'm going to minimize that so it's out of the way. And here is where I can put in my image or images that I want to use. In this case, we're just going to do the one today. So I have this picture of the moon here ready to go as a JPEG. I'm going to pop that in, and you get given a couple of choices. It will do the scaling of it automatically, but you can kind of choose the width and the height that you want it to go. So if I want it to be spread out over 4 images, which we would piece together, I would do 2 by 2. And sometimes going smaller and smaller, depends how big you want it to be, but the smaller you go, kind of the more definition you'll get back in the game. So you do have the options to also rotate it as well, but we're going to do this as a 2 by 2 grid. So there'll be 4 images that we need to put down. We're going to click on confirm. So there are those 4 images there that will come into the game. And then all we simply do is just click send to world. You can, if you want, rename these images as well. This is what they'll be called. If you want them to have specific names, you can do that. So let's go send all to world, and off they go. So now we'll relaunch Minecraft Education Edition. Now, this is pretty important. You do have to go to that back to that exact same world. So here's my custom image world. I'm going to click and hit play, and we're going to wait for that to load up. And something's changed. I'm holding a chest. And so we're going to put that chest down. And what we'll do is if we walk up to that chest and have a look, there are 4 unknown maps in there at the moment. So let's grab them. Let's put them in. And you'll notice that as you place them into your hotbar, that they no longer become unknown and they have those names. So map 0, 1, 2, 3. And the chest, I'm just going to pop it up into here. And so there they are. And you can see as I hold them and flick through them, I can see those custom images. So we need to put them onto something. So this is what we do. So we go inventory. I'm going to have to place something down to put what we call an item frame on. And so then I can go item frame. And to be honest with you, this is my new favorite one, the glow item frame, just because it works at night as well. So best of both worlds. And so I'm going to place down 4 blocks because I've got 4 images. And then I'm going to place down 4 item frames because the images need to sit inside of a frame. It's like a picture sitting in a frame. It's how best way to think of it. So then I just put down my images, and you just got to put them in the right order. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's move that out of the way. And there is my custom image that I can use. You can go back and add more and more images as you go. Totally up to you. And the reason why we used that item frame earlier was with the glow, was if we go, let's go time, let's make it midnight and run that. You can see how that's glowing, which is kind of cool. That's why I chose the moon one, because it looks like that moon there is still glowing. We don't get that effect if we don't use one of the glow item frames. So anyway, that's how we put in item frames in Minecraft Education Edition so that we can add custom images over the top of them. I hope you enjoyed that. See you again soon.